Hello YouTube and welcome to Formula One 2017. I'm Emerson Iron and I'm here with Tyler, Marco, and Joshua Ballier. They're driving for Sahara Force India. They're going head to head with the other 9 F1 teams. This week we are at Britain Short. We've had a driver change in the second Force India. We have Joshua Ballier filling in for Larry Arsenault. It was announced this morning that Larry Arsenault has been released by Sahara Force India and will no longer drive this season. F1 has agreed to let the driver share points, so Joshua Ballier will be running in place of Larry Arsenault and his place in the point standings. Here, the lovely Silverstone Short. We just ran at the Big Brother version of this track earlier this season, a couple weeks ago, and it was wet. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna have a great race going on here. So
oh, I have to change something. Now I'm looking at it. Vehicle damage is not on.
Opening practice will be beginning here shortly.
Oh.
So now we have Joshua Ballier. Joshua, how do you feel about taking over the seat here at the Force India? Do you think you'll be able to fulfill, maybe even outdo the driver who previously had the seat?
I can promise one thing: I won't make the team bankrupt by one race breaking 20 wings, and I probably will be able to outperform Larry. So yeah.
I might have bankrupt the team, but I got in wins.
Larry is usually
Larry's gotten wins too, Marco. He's gotten a lot of wins as well. It's just him not showing up.
I know.
I think y'all are tied, or I think he has one more win over you.
Yeah, but I'm still up there with points, so I'm good.
It's because he's not consistent. Anyway, opening practice beginning in just a few minutes. It's going to be interesting to see what Ballier can do.
I don't remember what 100% AI is like, man.
Same.
Fuck.
Can't show that.
Demonetize, oh shit. I almost... Thank you for saying that. Oh,
yeah,
man, Emerson. Oh, rain at the end of quali. And at the end of the race.
Kinky.
Britain Short, a track that I have not done in I don't know how long. Hello, Slime and Crafts.
So opening practice has begun here. The track is now open. Let's see who takes to the track first. It looks like both Force India drivers are on their way out. There they come together.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting to see what Joshua Ballier does for Sahara Force India. Right in front of teammate Tyler Markle. I'm sure Tyler is thrilled for a teammate who is promised to bring consistency to the team. Though his previous teammate did better than him in the win category, that was all he did better than him in.
So Emerson.
Yes.
What is the constructors look like?
I haven't looked at it.
He's like, no, I don't know, because I don't have that, written down. I know you don't.
I used to, but when I got rid of the old one, I didn't even try. I could work on it through practice. Here we go down the front straightaway, and they head their way down into Abbey. Through the farm curve and on their way to Village Corner. And down to the link, the right-hander. Now down Hanger Straight and Stowe Corner at the end of the straight.
You're in Rich.
Nope.
Fuck. Well, he got the faster lap, because I don't know how to drive this track.
Daniel Kvyat, Nico Hulkenberg on outlaps. Ballier and Mark are going to be the first drivers to come down and set lap times. Ballier out of club corner to the start finish line, a 47.764. Tyler Markle runs half a second slower. A 48.321. Now we check in on Kvyat. He's on the supers. Kvyat starting a timed lap now.
Yeah, check something.
Kvyat behind Hulkenberg. This 9-corner circuit. A lot of fun for these drivers. Quick, fast-paced lap times. Should be a quick race. Comes Kvyat through Vale. Now out of club, or through club, that's turn 9. Kvyat to the top of the charts, a 47.014. Hulkenberg, a 47.612. Hulkenberg on the mediums, a 47.612 goes second. He is the fastest on the mediums. Raikkonen's on an outlap along with Carlos Sainz. Sainz is coming down Hanger Straight now, I believe. No, he's coming through Vale now. He's on his way down to club. Carlos Sainz teaming with Daniel Kvyat. Here comes Carlos Sainz starting his timed lap down the front straightaway. Into Abbey and Farm Corner. That's turn 2 on his way down to Village Corner. That is the around the area of the arena. Now through Valink, that is Chapel on the big circuit. Now down Hanger Straight. Here comes Carlos Sainz on his way down. This is Stowe Corner. One of the more famed corners on the circuit, that into a long or heavy braking zone. That is Stowe on the way to Vale to another heavy braking zone into the chicane. Sainz on the softs coming through turn 8 on his way down to turn 9 through the middle of club on his way through the start finish line. Sainz goes second quickest.
Hey Brad, what's up?
And Raikkonen top of the charts, a 46.784 on the supers. Ballier outdoes Hulkenberg, a 47.440 for Ballier. He's on the mediums. Sainz is third quickest on the softs. Kvyat and Raikkonen on the supers. Daniel Ricciardo's on the mediums, along with Romain Grosjean's on the supers. Grosjean looking to go top of the charts here, at least second quickest. Looking to outdo Kvyat. He works his way through the farm. Now through the Village Corner. And on his way down to the link. Oh, lovely Hanger straightaway right out the exit of Chapel right there. That's the end of Maggots and Beckett's right there. There goes Ricciardo in the background. Lance Stroll, Stoffel Vandoorne on outlaps now. Romain Grosjean on his way down to Vale. Now through turn 7 and 8 and on his way down to club turn 9. Grosjean goes second quickest, a 46.867. Ricciardo goes 7th quickest, a 47.553. And Tyler Markle setting to disappoint this race already. Slowest of the times right now, but Lance Stroll's on the track, so that might make him feel better about himself. Stoffel Vandoorne comes across the start finish line. He starts his first time lap along with Lance Stroll. Stroll into the Abbey and Farm now on his way down to Village, which heads him down into the arena, but he goes straight through the arena. No, actually, he goes into the arena and then out, now through Village. Or no, that's the link. Now down Hanger Straight. Stroll overtaking, I believe that would be Ericsson, who's on the supers. He's on an outlap. Lance Stroll on the softs. Here comes Lance Stroll down into the heavy braking zone of Vale. Lance Stroll now coming through turn 8, now through turn 9 to the front straightaway. Lance Stroll looking to go 10th quickest. He's on the softs. beaten by Tyler Markle by 4/100ths.
Damn, Stroll's that bad in this game. This is 100%. I would at least think he would be able to beat out of this. Damn.
To be a Felipe Massa, teammate to Lance Stroll. He's on the mediums. He's on his way down
Lance
Hanger
was that
Straight.
slow with soft? What?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like a second faster on mediums.
Tyler Markle looking to maybe regret his addition. Gonna have to do a little bit more
I'm
work
not
to get better
regretting
here.
It's not bad.
Ericsson goes 4th quickest, Massa goes 6th quickest. Massa with a 47.346. Ericsson a 47.215. Raikkonen leads top of the charts, a 46.7. Roman Grosjean a 46.8. Everybody else is in the 47-second bracket. Tyler Markle is just outside of it. Lance Stroll goes 10th quickest, a 47.697. Van Dorn's 11th quickest, a 47.752. And Tyler Markle is the slowest, a 48.075.
Over there, thanks for reminding me.
I don't care.
Valtteri Bottas goes
I'm
third
the one that
quickest.
wanted that harder difficulty AI, man. Like, holy shit.
Here comes Fernando
Maybe I
Alonso.
should've did 95.
Alonso through Link
I'm
on
fine
his
with
way
this,
down
yeah.
the back straightaway of Hanger. Alonso, Verstappen, and Lewis Hamilton on laps as we speak. Tyler Markle 14 out of 14. Kevin Magnussen goes 12th quickest, a 47.726. Pascal Wehrlein's on an outlap. Here comes Fernando Alonso. He's on the supers looking for top of the chart. Wow, he goes 11th quickest, a 47.520.
I think I put it in an equal. I'm pretty sure it said that.
Well, the Haas is second over to Mercedes, so. Max
Okay, yeah, then it
Verstappen
should
goes
be unequal.
14th quickest, slower than Lance Stroll, 47.708 for Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton now working his way through club now, on his way to the start-finish line. Lewis Hamilton goes 9th quickest, the second fastest on the mediums, 8 1/1000ths off the fastest time on the mediums set by Joshua Ballier. Still yet to set laps, Sebastian Vettel and Jolyon Palmer on board with Pascal Wehrlein now. Stroll not in last. What is this, man? Oh, what's up, Larry? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hi Larry. How you doing? I didn't even ask him if he wanted to race today because I was like, nah, I'm good.
Here comes Pascal Wehrlein working his way through club. He's on the mediums. Through the club corner now, out of turn 9 to the start finish line. Pascal Wehrlein goes 14th quickest out of 18 drivers. Thus far, 3 drivers in the 46-second bracket. That would be Kimi Räikkönen, top of the charts. Ballier goes 5th quickest on the softs. He outdoes Marcus Ericsson on the supers. Disappointed Fernando Alonso in 13th on the super softs. I'm going to assume he got held up on his lap though, because that does not sound like a Fernando Alonso placement on the.
I'd definitely fuck that lap up.
Tyler
I'm
Markle
way
goes
too
a little
wide.
bit quicker on the softs, a 48.036. Not much improvement.
There we go.
On board with Tyler Markle now. He's tracking in the green. He's looking to put himself about mid-pack here. At least showing the rest of the drivers on the soft compound. Doing good. Slightly concerned if I was permanently replaced in a co-op, if I'm honest. Here comes Tyler Markle through club to the start-finish line. He goes 10th quickest. He's the second slowest on the softs, but he's with the gang. Caution in sector 1. No idea what it was for. Tyler Markle
I don't
sets a
either.
47.440. That's the same time Ballier set on the mediums. Tyler Markle tracking into green again. Coming through Stowe, corner on his way to Vale. He goes wide out of Stowe. On his way to Vale, still tracking into green. Looking to see what he can get. A little bit of oversteer on the exit. Coming through
Damn,
Club.
what the fuck?
He loses it all.
I understand. Like, do you have no traction on Malaco?
Nope, medium. I was in medium.
Oh, that's just I have a meteor. How the fuck are you going that much faster?
Larry was asking if he was permanently replaced.
Well, Larry, are you gonna be able to race more often, or like?
We're just trying to get this done before the new game comes out.
That's what I was trying to do, Larry. Is get it done before the new game.
And
and at the pace we were going, we probably weren't.
Tyler Merkel back into the pit lane. Sebastian Vettel goes 9th quickest on the mediums.
Oh, I know I am probably slower. I have like over 13 laps of gas.
I went out with 8.
I still have 13, Malaco. So I probably went out with like 20.
Sebastian Vettel set the fastest time on the mediums, a 47.314. Confused on Fernando Alonso.
Larry, you can join the party if you want to talk about it, but
I think
for this race you're replaced.
Oh, it's open.
Like who?
So it's a reserve driver getting some seat time here at Force India. Joshua Ballier putting.
Disappointed I may not be able to run Monaco, and I won the league right
No,
there.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't like Malaco, so he might be fine.
So this is gonna probably be some team making decisions going on in the next few days here as we approach the Monaco Grand Prix. That one to be ran at nighttime. Special event here for the Formula One season, most prestigious event. Ran in the second smallest country in the world of Monaco. The only country that's smaller than Monaco is the lovely Vatican City.
All I'm gonna say is turn 1 is really loose. That caution sector 1 was me spinning out for it.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Your 5th fastest driver still finds trouble on this track. Here comes Ballet. He's on the supers. We're looking for an absolute stunner here. On his way through Stowe, he's about to start his first time lap on the supers. Just under half of the session remaining. Ballier now through Vale.
Damn, this has tons more grip.
On board of Ballier, he starts his first time lap on the super softs. Up through 8th gear, goes to the grass through Abbey. Now on his way through Farm, rides the curb, looking for Arena. This is Village Corner, now going through the Arena. On his way down to the Link. Not through Link, on his way down to Hangar. Yes, it's just my work schedule went haywire this week, so I haven't been able to be on as much before. But yes, I absolutely love Monaco and plan on running that race.
Damn. Sorry, Malaco. I would do another one tonight, but I don't think we're gonna get done until like, what, 12 maybe? Or 11 tonight?
It's up to you. I just don't want to be, you know, energetically commentating with everybody sleeping.
Well, I want to know. You gotta let
And
me know.
Joshua Ballier, top of the charts, a 46.616 for Joshua Ballier. An entire 1/10 of a second faster than Kimi Räikkönen. Almost 2/10 of a second faster than Kimi Räikkönen. Räikkönen ran a .78, Ballier ran a .62. Sebastian Vettel goes 8th quickest, a 47.265. I believe both of these drivers are on cooldown laps. Ballier goes off the track, lets Verline. Verline getting blocked by Vettel. Kimi Räikkönen on the supers. He's looking to outdo his previous time. Maybe put himself back on top of the charts. Romain Grosjean's out on the track, but he's on the softs. Here comes Kimi Räikkönen. What does he have to say in response to Joshua Ballier? Maybe that rhymes. Raikkonen out of club. Down the front straightaway, up through 8th gear. Into Abbey. Rides the curb, nice and smooth. Up through Farm now. On his way down to Village. Village as he heads his way down through Arena. And now heading to the exit of Chapel, which is the Link corner. Down to, out of the Link, down to Hanger Straight. On his way down to Stowe. And the lovely Silverstone circuit has almost a name for each corner, each straightaway on the circuit. Out of Stowe, on the way down to the heavy braking zone of Vale. Out of Vale now, on his way down to Club. Club turn number 9 to the start finish line. Kimi Räikkönen to put it. He runs a .77 faster, but not fast enough. Does he have anything else? He's going again out through Farm into Village. Down the 4th gear through Village, on his way through the Arena. Up the 5th, looking for Link outside of Chapel. Down Hanger straightaway, nice and smooth, tracking into green already. Up to 8th gears, he heads down Hanger straight on his way to Stowe. Raikkonen just over 10 minutes remaining in the session. Raikkonen through Vale. Second quickest right now, tracking into red now, coming through Club, looking for the start finish line. Raikkonen does not track faster. I think Raikkonen is all about done and will look to set second here.
How in the hell do I lose so much time to that turn?
Tyler Markle goes 6th quickest. He is the 3rd slowest on the Supers, stay 47.137.
I don't understand.
Nico Hulkenberg still on the track on his mediums.
You lose all your time in 3rd sector, Markle.
That's what I meant.
And go on board through on Tyler Markle out of the Link on his way down Hanger straight. Let's see how he takes Hanger. He's in the green.
Yeah, you're just a 10th slower than me in the 3rd sector. You're a 10th slower just in 1 sector.
Tracking in the green now. Tyler Markle heads through Stowe. Nice. Goes wide out of Stowe, though. That's probably what's killing him on his way down to Vale.
No, it's these two turns that kill me. Because I was still in the green after that.
Out of Vale to the... out through Club. Markle does not track in the green. And he tracked in the green all the way through the first 2 sectors, but did not get it at the start finish line. On board Tyler Markle looking to improve here. Now back at tracking in the green.
Marcus Ericsson's the fastest in the speed trap.
What's up, Train Simulator fan? Welcome.
Huh. Markle's slowest in the speed trap.
Slow through Stowe. Now through Vale. A little bit of oversteer on the exit of Vale. Now coming through Club. Tyler Markle was in the green by 2 whole tenths. How did you run it before?
That's how I've been running. I don't know what to change. I don't know when to get on the gas through that long turn.
Valtteri Bottas back out on the track on the softs.
I usually don't hit the gas till I probably turn right, and I brake like really late for it. I brake really late, then I carry the speed to the turn, and then punch it after I'm through the turn.
Fernando Alonso is back out on the track. Does he have something to say? Nope, he's on the softs. He's not looking to improve upon his placement too much. Disappointed from Fernando Alonso. Stoffel Van Dorn, 20th out of 20 drivers. Marcus Ericsson on the mediums, coming down through into Vale. Ericsson, the 7th quickest driver. This is 2017. Tony Stewart does not own an F1 team, but Gene Haas, who co-owns Stewart Haas Racing, owns an F1 team.
Who is saying Stewart owns the team?
This guy made comments. He's asking, does Tony Stewart own an F1 team? I said no, but Gene Haas.
He doesn't really even own the NASCAR team. Like,
Co-
Gene Haas puts all the money into
Yeah.
it. Tony's only part of the team is to find the drivers for the team.
Pretty much.
That's
You-
their
you know-
agreement. Gene
help-
Haas fronts
help
all the
them.
money and he finds the drivers.
You know, help them get better, and if Tony wants to run, he has a car for sure. And all that. Fernando
Basically.
Alonso goes 5th quickest on the softs. He outdoes Tyler Markle and makes it into the 46-second bracket on the softs. I am confused on how he could not run that on the supers. I think Fernando Alonso is going to be a real threat this race. We thought Ballier was fast. A 46.9 on the softs? Are you kidding me? What was my reaction when Chase
16
won?
laps.
Honestly, I was pissed. I thought his pit stop should have been a penalty. I thought Jimmy Johnson's crash should have been a caution. And on that, I didn't think Chase Elliott could hold off Truex and
I
Kyle
don't
Busch
think
on a
the pit stop
restart.
was the right one.
I was pissed. I mean, I'm a Hendrick fan, but I was not happy with the outcome of that race. But now, I mean, I'm over it. I mean, I was over it the next day when we were talking about Brian France, and that was hilarious. Yeah, gotta love Brian France, CEO of a sport about driving, pulled over. By the way, in a car that's not even one of the NASCAR manufacturers, pulled over for a driving infraction. Don't know what to say about that. I should be the CEO of NASCAR. Well, yeah, I don't know, but also, I'm gonna be quite honest. I'm pretty sure. So, as far as like rules in NASCAR go, all Brian France does is kind of oversees everything. He's more of a figurehead, kind of like the Queen of England. The Queen of England doesn't run England. It's just a figure. Will Chevy win some more races this season? I think they'll win a couple more.
I hope they do. I hope Larson gets one. I would like to see Jimmy get one. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't
Very
know.
doubtful in
It
Jimmy
doesn't
this
matter
year.
what. Except this past. I don't know. I don't know. I'm shocked Larson hasn't won more, to be honest. Larson's having
That's
a
why
down
he hasn't
season.
won a single race this year.
Well, win more in general, yeah. On board Felipe Massa from Williams. Massa on a timed lap now. Into Village. Hope Chevy's better next year than this year. If you were the CEO, no stages, I'd probably do something like I do for my NASCAR. If I was gonna have
I don't think stages.
stages,
No.
see,
It ruins
stages.
Michigan, okay?
Stages are good for the boring races, except, you know, Pocono, Michigan, that have fuel mileage. But, you see, stages improve some races, not all races. So stages is a good step in the right direction, but it could have been executed so much better. Felipe Massa, 46.919. If I wanted a mandatory caution, I would do something like a halfway caution. Caution laps wouldn't count. If I wanted a mandatory caution, I would do a halfway caution. Would a Big Three win this week or someone else? Michigan.
Harvick.
It's a Ford track. I think Kevin Harvick will get it done, or one of the Stewart. If Harvick doesn't, one of the Stewart Haas cars will.
It'd be cool to see Eric Almirola.
I really want a Kurt Busch to win. Why do people make fun of NASCAR? Well,
Well, not duh. People are like, it starts turning left. That's what everybody says.
Several stereotypes on NASCAR. I mean, what makes it even better is now we have a We have proof that our CEO is a drunken redneck who likes to blow stop signs and carry drugs on him. So, even more reason.
Ooh, got a bit faster on a soft tire.
Tyler Markle goes 8th quickest, 47.067.
I'll probably be back before qualifying's over.
Remember, it's a 3-round. Okay, it's 3-round. You better hurry back. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in opening practice at the lovely Silverstone Short Circuit. Tyler Marco's on the softs, looking to get even faster. Max Verstappen still on the softs. Carlos Sainz on the softs. Verstappen 9th quickest, Sainz 10th quickest. Ericsson's on the mediums. He's 11th quickest. He's slowest on the supers. Vettel's on an outlap. He's on the mediums. Ricardo's on the mediums. Stroll's on the softs. 16th quickest for Stroll, 47.53. 3 Palmer's on the mediums. Verline, Magnussen's on the mediums, and Van Dorn's on the supers. Stoffel Vandoorne looking to get out of the 20th position. Where will Vandoorne put it as he works his way through Village, now through the arena, on his way down to the Link and Chapel, and we'll head down Hanger straight away. Hey, what's up?
Are anybody in front of me, like in position-wise right now, on mediums?
No.
Okay.
Everybody's on
like,
supers except for Fernando Alonso.
And me, no. So,
Well, you said in front of me.
I somehow said it in softs now, like... Okay.
Is NASCAR still up
So
for
it's
sale?
definitely that third sector.
NASCAR is not up for sale as of June 2018, but they may reopen that now that Brian France has done what he's done. Stoffel Vandoorne goes 10th quickest.
I hope they reopen that and somebody
Kevin
else actually buys it.
a 47.6. Everybody's ran within, all 20 times. Oh, my Pascal Verlaine is now 20th quickest. And let me tell you, look at the leaderboard on your left side. All 20 drivers set a lap time within 1 second of each other.
Lance Stroll is third quickest in the speed trap.
And is fourth slowest on the softs. Slowest on the softs.
Apparently I'm the slowest is what Marlon Cook told me.
Practice is over. Stoffel Vandoorne in 10th.
For a soft tire
Actually,
being
by
4 tenths off,
In 30 years,
I'm not
NASCAR
disappointed.
steering wheel should be like F1 wheels. I think with technological
disappointed.
innovations, NASCAR will have a different style of interior. I mean,
I don't think they'll have as much as F1. Nowhere near that.
No. But I think
Not for a while.
I think crew chiefs will be able to control the car from the pits, kind of the way F1
One
does.
day they'll have probably as much as F1, just nowhere near what F1 has.
Well, F1 will be probably more advanced by then. Also.
Exactly.
Well, this is saying provided that NASCAR and F1 are still things.
I think it still be things. NASCAR will just be a lot different because, you know, they constantly change everything.
I don't think NASCAR will ever die officially because I think people will.
I
People
just
who are
don't think it'll
diehard
be like.
fans.
I think it could like not be televised as much eventually.
NASCAR motors should be more quiet like F1. Yeah, no. Pretty much at this point, with the races being boring, the stage racing helps, but with the races being boring the way they are with the aero package, one selling point for me to go to a NASCAR race is the sound. I don't want them to be quiet. I sat at the front row at the Texas Motor Speedway truck race this past June, and man, I loved both NASCAR and
Dude, they're
IndyCar.
louder than
engines.
the Cup cars.
The trucks? Yeah, I didn't think that. Yeah, I told you I went to the Cup race in 2015.
But the thing is, I can't really judge F1 cars until I go to a race. I know they're quieter, but I can't really tell you how loud they are until I go to a race.
F1 and IndyCar run similar engines. F1 and IndyCar, they both run twin turbo V6s. And I was able to experience IndyCar practice. I sat in the front row for IndyCar practice. IndyCar engines are quieter than the truck engines, but they are hella loud. I can notice the difference
F1
in their
can still be, you know, decently loud. They just put something probably in the muffler to quiet it.
Definitely. Maybe limiting carbon emissions. How many years will Chevy ZL1 be around in NASCAR? Hopefully 1.
I think it'll be continued. Sorry, Emerson. I think it'll be continued,
no,
but
I
they
know,
need
Marco.
to improve
I
this
think
car a shit ton. I think it's the
maybe
engine they need to work on
they'll
right
be
now.
like Toyota and they'll keep adjusting the front end until they get fast. NASCAR drag
That's what
racing,
they probably
that would
need
be
to do.
fun. I think it could be something like a side series or something like to the trucks side series. Anyway, qualifying round number 1 begins now.
What could be a side series?
Drag racing and NASCAR. That would be fun
That
to try.
would be funny.
Yeah. Carlos Sainz is going to be the first driver. He's coming out of the link on his way down Hanger straight away. Carlos Sainz is going to start. Oh, Felipe Massa did. Okay, a 46.655 puts Felipe Massa top of the charts. Raikkonen goes even quicker at 46.477.
4/7.
I was gonna say 474.
Oh man.
Hulkenberg goes second quickest. Kvyat third quickest. Hulkenberg at 46.5 along with Kvyat. Sainz goes 4th quickest, a 46.5 as well. Van Dorn goes 6th quickest, a 46.6.
8-2.
Yes. If NASCAR engines ever sound like a V6 F1 engine, I'm letting you turn it off NASCAR until the other team made the decision to make a NASCAR engine sound like an F1 engine is fired. Fernando Alonso, top of the charts, a 46.372. Romain Grosjean, 4th quickest, a 46.5 as well. Felipe Massa is 7th, Van Dorn is 8th, Sainz is 6th, Kvyat is 5th, Grosjean is 4th, Hulkenberg is 3rd. Raikkonen and Alonso are your provisional front row for the moment. So a lot of qualifying left to go. See, running NASCAR in the rain, it's a very... I would try to run NASCAR in the rain, but if we were at Daytona and it started raining, it ain't happening, because Daytona is too banked to run stock cars in rain conditions.
You might be able to test how Dega on that, but I still think that one's bad too.
Dega is more banked than Daytona. Dega will be worse than Daytona. You can race in the rain. For ovals, racing in the rain can only be done in Martinsville, New Hampshire, Phoenix, maybe Richmond. The old Homestead, they messed up Homestead.
I hope Malcolm makes it.
Yeah. We see the top 10 now. Valtteri Bottas goes 10th quickest. He's on the softs. Felipe Massa 8th quickest. Goes a 46.655. Nico Hulkenberg 4th quickest. Bottas is still on the stupid soft tire strategy facepalm. Yeah, this is on 100 AI difficulty now. Tyler Marco's on an outlap along with Marcus Ericsson.
Oh, that's why he's slowing down. During the outlaps, they slow down too, which is really retarded.
Says the one who's slow on the outlap as well.
Well, I know, but I was gonna say I'm gonna let you go around, but then they stop, like, because I'm slowed down. Like, that makes no sense.
Well, you're both on outlaps. I don't know. Sebastian Vettel's on an outlap. Ricardo's in the pit lane. Ericsson, Marco, Stroll, Palmer, and Verline on laps right now. Lewis Hamilton 7th quickest. He's on the soft tires. 46.596. Stroll. Oh my Jesus. Stroll goes 12th quickest, a 46.924. Right, remember, the bottom 5 are eliminated. F1 garages are different than NASCAR and IndyCar. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they get a lot more crew members to have in their ships.
Yep. Tyler Marco now comes into Vale. Out of Vale and on his way down to club. His Achilles heel. Oh, major oversteer for Tyler Marco coming to the start, finishing major oversteer. Ericsson runs into the back of Tyler Marco. Marco goes 15, quickest now 3 wide. Here comes a red one on the outside. That's Daniel Ricciardo. Ericsson goes by Tyler Marco. Now slow. There goes Ricciardo. There goes Ericsson.
God dang, I hate that section.
Hate when NASCAR races the day you go back to school. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree in that one, Emerson.
Sebastian Vettel, top of the charts. 46.317. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo looking for a top 5. Coming through Vale on his way out of Vale, looking for Club now through turn 9. Daniel Ricciardo to the start finish line. Ricciardo goes third quickest. 46.451. Right now, drivers that would be eliminated would be Marcus Ericsson, Lance Stroll, Tyler Markle, and Max Verstappen. Along with Joshua Ballier, who has not set a lot of time as of yet. Slide job, slide job. He was sliding. Ericsson into the pit lane. Max Verstappen still on the softs. Pascal Wehrlein to the pit lane. Daniel Ricciardo sets another lap. Doesn't run any faster. On board Tyler Markle. Tracks in the green up to 17. 46.862.
I am fucking slow.
Tyler Markle, the only driver on the track. Do I have NASCAR diecast? I have a few. I have a bunch of Jimmy Johnson diecasts. I have a couple of Jeff Gordons. I have a Paul Menard diecast. I have Tony Stewart and Michael Waltrip.
You back, Malenko?
I have a few. Here comes, is that Joshua Ballier on his way out of the pit lane?
No, that's Fernando.
Fernando Alonso?
That's a McLaren, so I'm guessing it's him or Van Dorn, so.
Hulkenberg is on an outlap. Massa is on an outlap. Massa is close to the bubble. I would go back out. What's my reaction when they postpone races? Van Dorn and Alonso are now working on their way for outlaps now. I don't have that many diecasts. When they postpone races, I'm like, they have to. I'd want to see a test session at Martinsville in the rain. Well, or New Hampshire. A flat track. Flat tracks will definitely work in the rain. NASCAR is capable of running flat tracks in the rain. Auto Club can be tried in the rain. It doesn't rain that much at Auto Club, does it though? Michigan's a little bit more banked than Auto Club, and it's newly repaved. I don't know how much grip it would have for rain. Fernando Alonso back around the track. Raikkonen, Grosjean on outlaps. Carlos Sainz on outlap. Nico Hulkenberg, Daniel Kvyat, Felipe Massa, and Stoffel Van Dorn on laps right now. We're about to get another influx of lap times. Watch that leaderboard on your left side. What do F1 use forklifts for? They use forklifts for if a driver gets stuck in a gravel trap. Similar to what they use at road courses, especially at Road America. Do the Rick Allen impression. Oh, man. I don't know. Give me something to say about that Rick Allen would say. Fernando Alonso, top of the charts, a 46.313 here at Silverstone. That was me, Semi, trying to do a Rick Allen impression. Semi just trying to get the news out. Fernando Alonso goes 3/1000ths quicker than Sebastian Vettel. And aggressive goes around.
Wait, what?
Nobody goes around. He just gave me a line to say.
Okay.
I don't know how that was.
Kimi to third.
Kimi Räikkönen third quickest, and Alonso, he's a one and done. NASCAR needs to, they use the forklift at road courses if somebody gets stuck in a gravel trap, especially Road America. But like, you don't really see it because there's not that many gravel. There's no gravel traps in Sonoma. There's not that many at Watkins Glen. For the 16th time this season. What? For the 16th time this season. Stage winner, MTJ. He's only won 8 stages this season. Or 7 stages. So everybody was one and done here for qualifying laps at the lovely Silverstone Circuit. Kimi Räikkönen, last driver out on the track. He's tracking in the green. Does he go again? He's tracking the green, looking for pole. He's on an in lap. Oh, he's now in the red. He's tracking in the red. Tragedy. Yep, here he comes. All right, just over 5 minutes remaining. The track is quiet. There goes Kimi Räikkönen back into the pit lane now. Somebody's working their way out onto the racetrack. Here comes Valtteri Bottas. Bottas is gonna go for another lap. Here comes Räikkönen. Tyler Merkel's on an out lap. Still waiting on Joshua Ballier with just under 5 minutes remaining here. Awesome chase from Dawsonville. Kevin Magnussen's on an out lap. Valtteri Bottas is on an out lap. Räikkönen's back into the pit lane. Let's see what Tyler Merkel can do. Can he get out of that bottom 5? Tyler Merkel on his way down to Vale. My home track for F1, it would be Circuit of the Americas. I am only 2.5 hours from it. For NASCAR, it would be Texas Motor Speedway. I am 4.5 hours from Texas Motor Speedway. I live in Houston, so. Tyler Merkel through Abbey and now through Farm. 8th gear, tracking into the green by 4/10. What can he do here? Tyler Merkel out of Lincoln down to the hangar.
I know I have a fast car because I can get the fastest first 2 sectors, but
Tyler Merkel got to go through Stowe. He doesn't go wide. This looks promising for Tyler Merkel into Vale. He looks very smooth through Vale, now through Club to the start finish line. Tyler Merkel will go 5th quickest, a 46.433, gets himself right out of the bottom 5. Well, Dawsonville fans, you saw what they reacted. They whistled a siren in Dawsonville. When he landed in Dawsonville, there were so many fans out at his plane.
what, for Chase?
Yeah, for Chase Elliott. He was asking,
Well,
what do you
it
think?
is his hometown. And
Yeah,
for,
well,
you know,
he was asking me, what do I think
so it
Dawsonville?
makes sense.
He was asking, what do you think Dawsonville's reaction was when Chase won?
Does it say somebody posted a video?
Yeah, they had videos all over the internet. Marcus Ericsson's on an out lap. Lance Stroll's on an out lap. Or on a lap. Jolyon Palmer's on a lap. Valtteri Bottas is on a lap. He's on the softs. He's not looking to prove. He's got to get out of the bottom 5. Valtteri Bottas. Lewis Hamilton is out on the track. He's 13th. He's on the bubble if he doesn't get moving. Bottas goes 15th quickest. Does not improve enough. Here comes Jolyon Palmer. One radioactive chase. I said I got my man Jimmy Jam. Yeah, he did say that. Jolyon Palmer goes 14th quickest. Stoffel Van Dorn out of the bottom 5. Here comes Lance Stroll. Stroll looking through Club.
Go, Malenko.
Lance Stroll does not improve. Marcus Ericsson. Joshua Ballier has not made it through qualifying inspection. He may not get a lap in here. I watch every radioactive, yes.
Same here.
I watched them
Like
live. I
I
watched NASCAR Race Hub today on every Tuesday.
Oh, that's cool. What I do is when NASCAR's over for like the season, Emerson.
Yeah.
During school, I was like, I'll just watch one, you know, every couple of days during school now because NASCAR's over and I want something to watch for
Yeah.
NASCAR.
Marcus Ericsson
I
knocks
watch it when
Julian
it comes
Palmer
out, but yeah.
out. Palmer just knocked Van Dorn. Now Ericsson knocks Palmer, and it's now Lance Stroll, Max Verstappen, Valtteri Bottas, Stoffel Van Dorn. Julian Palmer right now is on the bubble. Van Dorn gets knocked into the bottom 5. NBCSN or Fox Sports 1. Easily for NASCAR coverage, NBCSN. But Fox Sports has some great sports car racing. I love Fox Sports' coverage for sports cars. I think they cover all 3 different classes beautifully. When Prototype Challenge was still, I think they covered that beautifully. I think sports cars belongs on Fox Sports 1. NASCAR belongs on NBCSN. I don't agree with IMSA signing the NBCSN deal. I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with what?
With
Yeah,
NBC taking IMSA.
I don't know.
Oh,
I haven't
Ericsson
watched their coverage.
almost hits Van Dorn. Van Dorn now in the bottom 5. Van Dorn's got to get around the racetrack. Joshua Ballier will not advance. Lance Stroll will not advance. Valtteri Bottas will not advance. No, Bottas is on an outlap. I don't know if he can make it back around in time.
Max Verstappen on the soft is also on one.
Verstappen's on a lap. I don't know if he's going to get in.
He's got somebody holding him up too.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
Carlos Sainz. Go Kimi Bois. The trucks were on NBCSN,
Definitely did not improve.
Yeah, Verstappen did not improve. Bottas trying to get to the start finish line. He will not. Bottas will not advance. And Joshua Ballier will not advance. Lance Stroll will not advance. Max Verstappen will not advance. Who else did not advance?
Palmer,
Fernando
Valtteri,
Alonso,
Max, Lance,
Joshua
and
Ballier,
Malaga.
Lance Stroll, Max Verstappen, Valtteri Bottas, and Julian Palmer did not advance. Stoffel Van Dorn barely got himself out of the bottom 5 and will advance on to round 2. Along with him, Ericsson, Massa, Magnussen, Hulkenberg. Hamilton is in 13th. Kvyat, Grosjean, Verline, Sainz, Marco, Ricardo, Raikkonen, Vettel, and Alonso. Those are your results for the end of Q1. Hey, what's up, Rise Gaming? Hey man, I really appreciate that. It means a lot that I get the support. I really appreciate it. I work hard on my channel. I appreciate that you love it, man. Or a Huskar. What's a gravel trap? A gravel trap is what's on the outside of most corners. If a driver like loses their brakes or goes off the track, they will be able to slow down with the gravel. Let's go, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Looks like the Force India possibly feeling the effects of being in administration by the looks of the timesheet. Sad face. It'll be interesting seeing Verstappen coming from the back. And Bottas. Yeah, that is very interesting. Qualifying session number 2. The track is now open. 15 minutes for 15 drivers looking for 10 spots. If you make it into the top 10 in this round, the set of tires you set your fastest lap on will be the set of tires you start the race on. So here we go. Romain Grosjean's on an outlap. He's coming on his way through the arena, on his way down to Chapel, the link. For the 100th time this season, stage winner, MTJ. Yep, Verstappen and Bottas, those are going to be some fun drivers to see there. Here comes Romain Grosjean. Along with Romain Grosjean, there's Daniel Ricciardo, Felipe Massa, and Lewis Hamilton on outlaps. Ricciardo's on the softs. According to the timesheet, at least. Here comes Romain Grosjean in the Vale. Turns 7 and 8. Anybody cry when Chase won? I mean, maybe the Chase fans. Green flag here in Q number 2 at the lovely Silverstone Short Circuit.
Won, but you can tell it was rigged.
The third race at Silverstone. This season it's the second race. We did one of each track.
If you're kind of confused because we did Bahrain in between both Silverstones, maybe.
Yeah, we did Bahrain. The schedule, it's a custom schedule we made. What if Joey Gase won a race? I almost cry. There goes Grosjean around his teammate.
Magnussen.
Magnussen, I couldn't think of his teammate's name for some reason. Romain Grosjean in the Vale now. Here comes Grosjean looking. He's going to put the first time of the session. Remember, top 10 advance to Q3. Romain Grosjean sets a 46.4. That's pretty fast. Let's see the influx of lap times here after Grosjean and Ricciardo with a 46.6.
Oh, I missed first qualifying. Nice.
Yep.
Yep.
I tried telling you 2.5 minutes left, but you didn't see it.
Bahrain equals finish of the year. Yeah, I did post the Bahrain finish on my channel if you want to go ahead and check that out before the race starts. Felipe Massa goes third, quickest, a 46.5. And Hamilton top of the charts, a 46.322. Somehow made it into Q2 with that soft tire strategy. Raikkonen goes to second, a 46.392. Sainz goes fourth quickest, a 46.4. Van Dorn goes seventh quickest, 46.644.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go get Jello for my dad.
Are you good, man?
So did you drive?
Where are the F1 shops located at? They're located all over the world. You can look up. There's Germany, the UK. Obviously, the Haas F1 team shop is here in the United States. I think they're also based in France. Wait, no, they're not. I don't know. What team is based in France?
It's based here in Texas. And, are you talking about my team? Mercedes.
No, the F1 team. He asked where the F1 team shops are located. They're located all over the world.
Most of them are in UK.
Most of them are in the UK. If Joey Gaze won, that would be cool because I live about an hour away from where he lives. That'd be cool. So just to recap,
an hour away from where the Andretti's live.
His only chance to win, my dude.
I live a couple hours away from where the Albanis live. And I don't have any idea.
1 hour away from the Andretti houses.
Alright, so Tyler Marko and Fernando Alonso, two very fast competitors coming out onto the track now.
From where Brad is from.
So let's recap the top 10. Lewis Hamilton top of the charts, a 46.322. Raikkonen also a 46.3 goes second quickest. Grosjean third quickest, a 46.4. Sainz is fourth quickest, a 46.46. Kvyat goes fifth quickest, a 46.5. Massa sixth quickest, a 46.57. Ricciardo seventh quickest, a 46.61. Van Dorn eighth quickest, a 46.63. Verline goes sixth quickest, now a 46.54.
Right?
Yes.
So theoretically, we should finish this race in like 20 minutes. So that means a race shorter than practice.
Vettel goes 11th quickest. I don't know why he's trying the soft strategy in Q2, but hey, whatever floats your boat. So 11 drivers have set times. Here comes Tyler Marko, Fernando Alonso, Nico Hulkenberg is now starting his first time lap. Marcus Ericsson's on an out lap. All 15 drivers.
I'm gonna microwave my food.
All 15 drivers are gonna go ahead and then get times in now. You saw that was Fernando Alonso goes fourth quickest, a 46.437. Here comes Tyler Marko to the start finish line. Marko goes fifth quickest, 46.462. Ties Carlos Sainz. Here comes Nico Hulkenberg and Marcus Ericsson. Ericsson working his way through Viarina down to Chapel and Valink. Have you pre-ordered NASCAR Heat 3? I have not pre-ordered. What kind of hauler does F1 Haas team use?
Did you say Heat 2?
Heat 3.
Somebody said Heat 2. I swear you
Here
did.
comes Nico Hulkenberg out of turn 9. Goes 7th quickest out of 14 drivers. And last but not least, Marcus Ericsson on his way down into Vale. What will Ericsson run? Here he goes through the second part of the chicane, out of turn 8 on his way through turn number 9. Marcus Ericsson goes 14th out of 15th drivers. Sebastian Vettel is the slowest. That is a shocker right there. Renault is France. That is correct. What kind of hauler does Haas F1 team use? Is it a USA type of truck or a KU truck? Have you pre-ordered NASCAR Heat 3? Felipe Massa to Brazil. IndyCar at Daytona 2066. Sure, bud. As far as haulers, well, I have to say I don't think they really use haulers. Well, they use haulers maybe from the ships. They probably rent a hauler at port cities. Because they have to ship cars across, or do go by airplane or ship. I think ship's more reliable. I don't know about airplane carrying cars. I don't know what F1 actually does. I assume it's ship. They put them in shipment crates, the same way NASCAR did back in the 90s when they headed to Japan. Teams had to prepare cars several weeks in advance for the Japan
I wish
test.
I would do that again. like a one-off race in
You see,
another
it was
country.
really expensive to do, and it didn't generate that much
Yeah.
money. It brought Japanese fans into NASCAR, but that's all it did. There was not really that much money in it for NASCAR, and it costed so much. I'm going to ton of races when you grow up. That's cool.
I wish they
Go ahead
could
and
do
that.
one, but
Pre-ordering
you
NASCAR
know.
Heat 3 instead of F1 2018. Worst decision of my life. I haven't pre-ordered anything yet, but I do plan on trying to get both.
I hope Emerson gets this, so if we do another collab, we have the commentary. Emerson's really good
I
at
love
it.
commentary. I really enjoy it. That's probably the #1 reason why I would get it.
I wish you could
also-
just, like, do a career and watch your own driver, like, progress through it, and you not have to race it. That would be
I would love
interesting,
to
but I
see
know they
that.
won't
Romain
do that.
Grosjean's out on the track now. Felipe Massa's on an outlap. Romain Grosjean, a 46.415 was his last lap. Here comes Grosjean on a timed lap now through Abbey and through Farm on his way down to Village. I think they fly the cars using DHL planes. Alright, I don't know how F1 does their cars. I
Well,
know.
in the new game, we have to do... What's that thing that's called that's on the car now? We have to, keep track of... it's not the fuel, but it's the, like the power stuff, Emerson. Forgot what it's called.
I don't know what you're trying to say. Romain Grosjean
Say
out of the
HRS or something.
Stowe on his way to Vale. Grosjean out of turn number 8 on his way down through turn number 9. Club corner to the start finish line. Grosjean runs 11 1,000ths slower. Ricardo's on an outlap. Massa and Magnussen on the track along with Sainz. I'm going to Knoxville Nationals this weekend. That's sweet.
Dude, have fun.
Yeah, go to Talladega, go to Charlotte, Daytona, Homestead, go, man. Those are all fun. I'm sure you're gonna
Oh.
enjoy them, man. Felipe Massa, 9th quickest right now. Sebastian Vettel's on an outlap. I hope he's on the supers. Oh! Contact between Lewis Hamilton and Romain Grosjean.
There's lag.
Yeah, Hamilton is lagging. Hamilton needs better internet. You'd think with the Mercedes power that Mercedes would have better internet.
Malico's still in the lobby.
No idea, man.
Does he lag out of the party?
I think it was safe he left. Lewis Hamilton trying to improve upon his time. Carlos Sainz trying to do the same. Sebastian Vettel's on the soft tire. I am confused, but
Same
let's
with
see what
Ricardo.
Vettel can do. That Ferrari is lagging. What in the world is happening?
Yep,
What
he
is-
is definitely lagging.
And Hamilton, I don't know if that's a lag lap, but that is a 46.0. That is blazing fast. A 46.049 for Lewis Hamilton.
Dude, this is final sector.
What's his final sector?
Where?
On board Sebastian Vettel to the start finish line. Vettel goes 7th quickest. That's kind of
Concerning
reasonable.
me.
The fans in the infield drink
Hamilton's
beers and have
final
party
sector
open
was
Friday
a
night.
21-3.
Romain Grosjean, hold my baguette. I'm gonna spend the
His
weekend
final
at the
sector
race.
was a
Sweet.
21-3 for
Road
Hamilton.
America a few times. I love Road America. It's my favorite circuit in the country.
Emerson, Hamilton's 21-3 third sector is 0.3 faster than Kimi's third sector of 21-6.
Jeez. Sebastian Vettel on the soft, so he can back that up. And he runs even... No, and he doesn't run that slow. He runs only 12 1,000 slower. So Vettel can back it up. Go to the Indy 500, man. I'm sure it would be an amazing experience. I would love to go to the Indianapolis 500.
I'm gonna try to message Malenko. Or actually, can you? If you
mean-
can.
I can. I just have to click off my stream, I guess. Daniel Kvyat coming out down into the hangar straight away on his way down to Stowe. Stoffel Van Dorn on an outlap as well. Kimi Räikkönen on an outlap. Vettel 7th quickest on the softs. He's trying to do a strategy change, or a strategy here in Q2. He's trying to start on the soft compound tire, and right now he's 7th quickest with it. Very interesting for Sebastian Vettel. Pascal Wehrlein's on an outlap, looking to prove upon his time. It's the best day to go before the Indy 500. I've never been to the... Oh, went to Indy 2 years ago. Thinking about going to 2019 or 2020. Oh man, you're lucky. I mean, I live in Texas. The Indianapolis 500 is still, like, it's Memorial Day weekend. I guess I could fly out there and fly back the next day. I don't know. It'd be, I'd love to go. I think I'm gonna have to wait till I'm an adult and I'm done with school and all though. Here comes Daniel Kvyat. Out of turn 9 goes third quickest. Daniel Kvyat, 46.396. Is it light?
Try and hope I stay in.
Lightning where you live? Okay. Wait, why? You don't have another set of tires?
No, I do. I'm just trying to save it.
So Sainz goes third quickest. It's Hamilton, Räikkönen, Kvyat, your top 3. Grosjean, Sainz, and Alonso. Alonso's on the supers, looking to improve upon his time. Here comes Alonso, out of turn 9, does not improve. Tyler Merkel's 7th. Sebastian Vettel's 8th. Nico Hülkenberg is 9th. Here comes... Everybody's coming out or into the pit lane now. With 53 seconds remaining, here comes Marcus Ericsson.
Yeah, Marcus to the next round. Oh, me.
Well, no, we're hoping. We're hoping.
We're hoping. Here comes Travis on outlaps. Here comes Ricciardo and Magnussen. Massa, Vettel, Sainz, and Grosjean on outlaps now. Alonso's on a lap now. He's looking to go at it again. He's tracking the red. Now back to the pits goes Alonso.
I'm down to 7th.
It's going to be a grab bag of times here. Oh, but Marco's in the pit lane, so we're not even going to see. Ericsson goes 13th quickest.
I'm not going to know.
Magnussen. Here comes Magnussen. Oh, he's on an outlap. Yeah, we're not going to see. Pascal Wehrlein's on the bubble, and he's back in the pit lane. I don't know if Wehrlein's going to make it. Vettel's in 9th. Vettel's going again. He's on the supers now. And Vettel goes P3.
9th. I saved the side of tires with not going back out.
I should go to the USGP. You see, I would, but it costs $150 just to send some grass. For one person. Imagine grandstand seats. Lewis Hamilton, Kimi Räikkönen, Sebastian Vettel, Daniel Kvyat, Romain Grosjean, Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Tyler Merkel, and Nico Hülkenberg advance. Pascal Wehrlein, Felipe Massa, Stoffel Van Dorn do not advance. Marcus
there
Ericsson
should be rain in this
does not
qualifying.
advance.
If anything, we're gonna have to go out right away. Nope.
Indy
Going
500
out right
has been
away.
postponed to Monday. It has before, yeah, it has been before. The track is now open for Q3. 12 minutes for 10 drivers. Who will start on the pole?
Come on, go, 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 go before the rain gets here.
Rain is in the area. It's threatening, and if rain happens and you have not done a lap in the dry and your competitors have, it is going to be a hard time for you to start on the pole. Richard Petty driving, that would be cool to do. I'd love to try that. I'm sure it's like very limited and all. I mean, I'm sure it's a cool experience, but I'm also sure it's like very limited. So here comes Kvyat and Hülkenberg and Sainz on outlaps now. And here comes Räikkönen and Grosjean and Tyler Merkel. Kimi Räikkönen. Here comes Nico Hülkenberg. He'll take the green flag here in Q3. Lewis Hamilton's on an outlap. Still have yet to see Ricciardo and Vettel work their way out onto the track. Lewis Hamilton sat right in front of Daniel Kvyat. Is this sabotage from the Mercedes camp? Here comes Daniel Ricciardo. He's on an out lap. IndyCar is not an old-timer sport. I do agree. It's not for old-timers. Sports car racing is for old-timers. So 9 drivers on the track. 8 of them on laps now. Let's see. Nico Hülkenberg to the start finish line. A 46.317. Kvyat goes second quickest, a 46.9. Oh, that was slow, but he got held up by Hamilton. So Kvyat had a little bit of sabotage to his lap, I would say. Sainz goes third quickest, a 46.3. Marco goes second quickest, a 46.2. Long Raikkonen top of the charts, 46.260. Grosjean goes fifth quickest, a 46.3. Fernando Alonso top of the charts, a 46.208. So Alonso, Raikkonen, Marco, Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Sainz, and Kvyat, your top 7. Here comes Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton looking for pole. He'll go third quickest, a 46.279 for Lewis Hamilton. Now to Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo through Vale, out of Vale now. IndyCar should come back to Charlotte. That would be cool to see. But Charlotte's more of a NASCAR track. Daniel Ricciardo second on the charts, a 46.257.
Just saying.
Sebastian
Well,
Vettel.
have my setup from practice because I had I put my thing to high downforce.
You better hope. That's all I'm getting, because I think by the time I get back in the pits, get new tires or something, it's going to be raining.
Nico Hülkenberg, 6th quickest. Sebastian Vettel, top of the charts, a 46.1.
I thought I put it my best lap in so far, and that is definitely my best lap so far. Oh shit.
So everybody's gonna bring it back to the pit lane now. I do not have 164s. IndyCar should come back to Charlotte. Yeah, I think that'd be cool to see. But Charlotte's more of a NASCAR track. It is NASCAR's headquarters. Well, other than Daytona. It was back in the 90s.
Yeah, NASCAR at Daytona.
Oh, you're going through my stream? Oh, no, you're just saying. You look at the comments in my stream. The Richard Petty driving experience is cool if you have the money to waste on it, but you definitely don't get your money's worth for what they give you. Yeah, I'd love to try it, but like, not if it's not going to be worth it. Kyle Busch is a crybaby. That's your opinion. I don't agree.
He used to be really, really bad, but he's better now.
He's definitely gotten better.
Than what he used to.
I think it was becoming a father has really made him more of a mature person.
And breaking his leg, to be honest.
Breaking his leg saw the severity of the sport. Yeah.
Wait, the rain? No. Okay,
Where do
so
drivers get their buses? Probably from somewhere that sells RVs. Somewhere that sells buses.
Yeah, but they go to an RV company and they custom make them. That's why they're fucking. It's way bigger than the one you would buy. Actually, most companies.
I mean, they have the money too. Except like Norm Benning.
Oh shit, those shits are specially made.
I like how he drives, but I don't like the attitude. I think we need personalities.
That's
Busch,
the one thing.
Clint
That's the one thing
Bowyer,
I like about.
Tony Stewart.
He's gonna tell you what he's gonna tell you. If he doesn't like you, he's gonna tell you the car's shit. He's gonna be honest.
Look, personality-wise,
that's the one
Clint
thing
Bowyer
drivers don't really honest. They baby answers, except for like Kyle, Tony.
Clint Bowyer is my favorite personality in the sport. I love Clint Bowyer.
He's got a funny personality. That's what he has.
I just love. You feel happy for Bowyer when he wins. I'm sure if he wins like 8 races a season, you won't. But like now, when he wins, you feel happy for him. Their get theme from Camping World because that's their sponsor. I like buses. Gander Outdoors. Yes, that's a new sponsor. Gander Outdoors. Tyler Marco's on an out lap now. Let's ride on board with Tyler Marco. See if he can improve upon his lap time. Was Tony a grump in the 200s? I don't know. I didn't think Tony Stewart was a thing in the 200s. Might want to ask.
The people in your stream are really smart.
I think the one guy actually knows what he's talking, but the other guy, he's asking questions. I mean, he's trying to get a grasp. I don't know. Welcome everybody. Q3 going on here. Just a few moments left in Q3, and then we're gonna get to racing. Is the rain coming, and will it affect Kyle Larson, KZK, Dave Blaney racing?
The other thing with
cool.
the IndyCar thing at Charlotte, they used to race all the mile-and-a-half.
Yeah, they
NASCAR
did. It was debris at Charlotte. That's what Jay said. Debris from crashes killed drivers. The same thing with Justin Wilson at Pocono. I mean, I know they race mile-and-a-halves in Las Vegas. The only mile-and-a-half they go to now is Texas.
But if they were worried about debris killing drivers, they would stop. They would have stopped racing at Indy a long time ago.
Yeah, definitely. I know. I think they just stopped racing at those mile-and-a-halves because they are so narrow. I think the reason why they say at Texas is because it's wide.
Indy has killed more people than second place and third place combined.
Second place and third place combined.
Yeah, the second track they killed most people and third.
Oh, you're talking about Indianapolis. Yes, Indianapolis is a graveyard.
I'm just like, it's not even close. The tracks behind them, even people
did
like
debris
second,
kill
third,
fans?
and fourth together.
I don't know about
Nobody
that.
else going out. I got the second. No. They won't get here. It said 15 minutes, and I was like, wow, that qualifying will be over. So
Tyler Markle goes second quickest, and look at that. 1/1000.
I'm gonna have to try and drive to the field.
1/1000th off of the pole. What's up, Unstoppable? Welcome to the stream. Race is about to get going here in just over 3 minutes at a formation lap. Sebastian Vettel is your provisional pole sitter right now. He set a 46.179. Tyler Markle set a 46.180. Fernando Alonso third quickest, 46.208. Ricardo fourth quickest, a 46.257. Raikkonen fifth quickest, a 46.260. Hamilton sixth quickest, a 46.279. Nico Hulkenberg seventh quickest, a 46.317. Romain Grosjean 8th quickest, a 46.328. Carlos Sainz 9th quickest, a 46.379. And Daniel Kvyat 10th quickest, a 46.947. But he was held up by Lewis Hamilton on his lap.
Does everyone else not give a fuck?
They come out with a few minutes. They come at the last possible moment. Le Mans is third. I think what Daytona and Nürburgring are second and third. I don't think Nürburgring's killed that many people. Nürburgring, it's tough, but you're not going fast enough except the long back straightaway. I think enough. I'm sure there's a lot of deaths at Nürburgring, but I don't think there was enough to put it second. I think it may be 5th or 6th on the list. They killed Luigi.
Who's second and third?
Fuck Nintendo. Second and third? I don't know. Here they come. Here comes Sebastian Vettel. Wait, no, what? That's Tyler Markle. Sebastian Vettel's the box right next to yours.
Nobody else is getting ready, because I'm looking behind me. Nobody's picked guys, you know, like out Emerson.
Well, I mean, they only have to go out with 50 seconds remaining. Bottas's team is in place and ready to go.
Nürburgring is second.
Second? What? Okay. Daytona's high up there. Oh. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, I know they call it the green hell. I just don't think it's that much of hell.
Oh, here come people.
Here comes everybody. Here they come. I told you. It's gonna be just a minute remaining.
Oh damn.
Marco's gonna come by with a bunch of drivers on their way out of pit lane. They call it the green hell for a reason. I know they call it the green hell. Killed my childhood character. I just didn't think it was that deadly. And here comes Tyler Markle. He's on his timed lap. He's going for the pole. Tyler Markle into Village Corner. Now working his way through Arena and down into the Link and Chapel. He's going to head down Hanger straight now.
No, I'm definitely slower. I have older tires on.
Q3 draws to an end here. Who will be on the pole? Tyler Markle, major oversteer out of Stowe. Vettel, Alonso, Ricardo, Raikkonen, Hamilton, and Hulkenberg did not get a chance to make it to the start-finish line.
Qualifying over.
Tyler Markle will start second, which I believe means Sebastian Vettel will start on the pole for the short Silverstone Grand
There's
Prix.
no way he doesn't. We tied. Lights.
It is a tie. Literally 0.00.
Vettel would get the pole though because he has a higher points position. Even. No.
Yeah, realistically, even Vettel would have it. What? So Sebastian Vettel, Tyler Markle, Fernando Alonso, Daniel Ricciardo. Your top four. Kimi Räikkönen, I believe, was fifth, unless that changed. We're about to get to racing here in just a few moments at the Silverstone Short Circuit. It's going to be a very fun event, quick event, but it's going to be fun to watch here. Markle practicing for Formula Drift. Bought this game a few days ago. So far, I love it. That's great to hear. You can go back in time to 60 when sex was safe and racing was dangerous. And they had the best looking race cars then. Yeah.
Dude, this strategy is weird.
No, the best looking race cars were the early 2000s.
Okay, I thought it was supposed to rain.
Well, I think he means all motorsports. like in general, all motorsports.
I'm still gonna go with the early 2000s.
Yellow formation.
All right, here we go. Formation lap, and it's 52 laps.
What? That means it's a 100% race.
It is 100%.
I thought it was 50%. I thought you ran these 50%.
No, it's 100.
Is it 100 only for the short race?
No, it's 100 for every race. We've been doing 100. Haven't we?
The races
No, we haven't.
Oh,
no, Spa was every race has
50.
been. I was like, every race I've seen has been 50.
Well, this is understandable though.
This is a short race, so I'm
happy that it's longer, so I can actually gain positions.
All right, so we're going to go through our starting grid really quick here. Sebastian Vettel on the pole. Tyler Markle will start second. Fernando Alonso will start third. Daniel Ricciardo will start fourth. Kimi Räikkönen will start fifth. Lewis Hamilton will start sixth. Nico Hulkenberg will start seventh. Romain Grosjean will start eighth. Carlos Sainz will start ninth. And Daniel Kvyat will round out your top 10. In 11, we have Pascal Wehrlein. 12 will be Felipe Massa. 13 will be Stoffel Vandoorne. 14 is Marcus Ericsson. 15 is Kevin Magnussen. 16th is Jolyon Palmer. 17th, Valtteri Bottas. 18th, Max Verstappen. 19th, Lance Stroll. And 20th, Joshua Balliet. He did not get the lap time in Q1. We're about to get gridded up here and going for this short Silverstone Grand Prix. Usually my starting grids are longer than that, but considering how short this track is and how quick that formation lap went, you kind of have to go quick. So we're just moments away from starting here at the Silverstone Grand Prix. You see everybody gridding up in the back. Balliet gridding up now. All right.
Why did they grid me up like this? This is the weirdest grid up ever.
All you British fans, it's time to be on your feet because it's time to bring the action. 5 red lights, and it's
that was the longest
and
lights
the way we
ever.
go. Vettel does not get off the line. Here comes Tyler Markle. Alonso is looking to make it 3 wide for the lead. Tyler Markle clear of Vettel and Alonso. Alonso to second. Side by side with Vettel, they make contact. Ricciardo's clear of 5th. Hulkenberg up to 5th. Side by side of Raikkonen, they single it out as they head through the village, the arena, and now through the link. Tyler Markle comfortably out in front of Fernando Alonso, Sebastian Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, Nico Hulkenberg, Kimi Räikkönen, and it's a mosh pit in the back. It's a grab bag of spots back in the pack. Joshua Balliet is already up to the 15th position from when he started last on the grid. Here comes Bottas to the inside. He does file it back in line. Max Verstappen to the inside of Bottas now. Bottas loses a spot. Balliet goes wide out of the Stowe. Tyler Markle the fastest lap at 51.007. Everybody singles it out here and they get to actually strategically making overtakes instead of frantic overtakes on a start like that. What a start it was. Tyler Marco now almost a second down in front of Fernando Alonso. Now up to a second as they head onto the hanger straight. Fernando Alonso trying to stay within 1 second of Tyler Marco. Fernando Alonso now falling out of 1 second. This time by DRS will be enabled. Sebastian Vettel looking to get the pounce on Fernando Alonso though. The fastest lap, a 48.149 for Tyler Marco. DRS is enabled. Vettel under attack from Daniel Ricciardo. And it's a 3-car battle for second now, all within 1 second of each other. Down hanger straight. The back wings are open on Vettel and Ricciardo. They don't make the overtake in time. Well, they're going to go ahead and recap the start real quick. Working lap 3 of 52 now as they come around to complete lap 3. Tyler Marco a second and a half out in front of Fernando Alonso. They're both up 1 from where they started because Sebastian Vettel started on a pole. He did not get off the grid. He did not get off the line quick enough and fell back to third. Ricciardo's right where he started along with Raikkonen. Hulkenberg and Grosjean are up 1. Hamilton is down 2. Sainz and Kvyat are right where they started. Massa is up 1 along with Ericsson. Ericsson's up 2. Verline's down 2 from where he started. Magnussen is up 1. Van der Waerden's down 2. Ballier is up 4. He lost a spot from earlier though. Palmer's down 1. Verstappen's neutral. Bottas is down 2 and Stroll is down 1 from where he started. Onward with Joshua Ballier.
Oh yeah, I thought you left. I heard somebody like open and close their door.
Ballier has a huge group of cars in front of him, but he's got to strategically make overtakes if he doesn't want to lose the front wing early.
I already have a little chip front
You see major understeer for Ballier out of Stowe. He actually does have front end damage, and he might have to replace that. After claiming to the team he wasn't going to make them bankrupt with damaged wings, is the first driver to get a damaged wing this race already.
Verstappen stopped his car in front of me on the restart. On the start, he didn't go.
So communication from Ballier there. The reserve driver here at Force India getting some seat time over Larry Arsenault, making what was a promising debut in practice already showing trouble. He did not get a lap in qualifying and has suffered from it. Sat in 16th position, not able to make an overtake at the moment. Looking to get around Van Dorn, but having a major understeer through. So you see, look at how wide he's going. That is definitely extending track limits if I've ever seen any. Now to the outside of Van Dorn. He's going to be on the inside through turn 8. Side by side, he sends Van Dorn a little wide now through club through turn 9. Ballier will get the overtake done on Van Dorn, but at what cost? It's going to take him a little bit of work to get back up to Magnussen. This is all going on for no points. 4 points though. Kvyat has about a second gap over Felipe Massa. Kvyat is in 10th, but he's got teammate Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton in front of him. Remember, Lewis Hamilton, you fought kind of sabotaged Kvyat's lap in Q3. Just sat right in front of him as Kvyat was on a fast one and Hamilton was on an out lap. Grosjean looking to make the overtake on Hulkenberg. Coming through Vale now on his way through club. Oh! Hamilton with an issue! Puncture! Left front puncture for Lewis Hamilton. Left front puncture for Lewis Hamilton. Falls all the way back to 20th and he's on a front stretch. He has a long way back around. So Lewis Hamilton, he was looking to make his way into the top 5 in points, but now with this puncture, definitely going to hurt his day. He's definitely going to go at least 1 down, maybe 2. He's just coming up to Village now. Tyler Marco on the front stretch. We're going to see how he goes with Lewis Hamilton. He has almost a 3-second lead over Fernando Alonso. Here he comes up to Village. Hamilton sat in front of him somewhere. Village now in link. Here comes Markle. He's got to be careful with Hamilton. Hamilton sat on the apex. Mark got to go wide, but he gets through there fine. Watching Hamilton. He's on a hanger straight, so this is the perfect situation for Hamilton to be caught by faster cars. Be on the right side of the track, out of their way. Here comes everybody, single file, no overtaking. I'm sure the yellow flags are waving for no overtaking. Actually, there is no yellow flags.
Actually isn't.
So somebody can overtake and slam into the back of Hamilton. That is okay. Go ahead and do your thing, FIA. We love you still. That'd be a VSC. I don't see it happen. They didn't even wave sector yellows yet. You have safety cars on, Marco?
Yeah, they should be.
Alright. Now, Tyler Marco's lost the second to Fernando Alonso, and he continues to
Even
lose.
if they weren't on Emerson, you should still have yellow flags. Like, for sectors, they should always have that.
Well, I mean, somebody, what was it? Jay brought up it might be a VSC. Like, I don't even know if he has them on. Hamilton finally makes it back into the pit lane. He will definitely go 2 down. Well, for this race.
I've never had a VSC for somebody getting a puncture unless they absolutely wreck.
Vettel and Ricciardo are going at it hard here in the Vale as Alonso is looking to catch up to Tyler Markle.
Yeah, it was a screw up.
Major oversteer for Tyler Markle coming out of club, and here comes Alonso, bringing it within 1 second of Tyler Markle, and he's trying to bring on the pressure because he's now within 1 second of Tyler Markle. The DRS, the back wing will be open this time on the hanger straight. Just watch if he can stay within 1 second as he heads his way through the arena and now into Lincoln Chapel. Onto the hanger straight, the back wing is open for Fernando Alonso. Let's see him make his gains on Tyler Markle. If F1 2016, there's VSCs for punctures, and it's a battle for third. Vettel and Ricciardo, former teammates, have made contact coming out of Stowe. Here comes Raikkonen, and Raikkonen's in the perfect position to continue to make contact in the Vale. Ricciardo has the preferred line through turn 8, but Vettel's hanging tough on the outside. Vettel's not cleared yet, not through club. Vettel will be cleared of Ricciardo, the third. Ricciardo on the podium now, but both Ferraris are behind him. Fernando Alonso actually ended up losing time to Tyler Markle. He was within 1 second and lost that time. He had the DRS, Tyler Markle did not, and still lost time. Disappointing Fernando Alonso's attempt to take the lead, but maybe it was just Tyler Markle making mistakes. See, there's the front two. And then the 2 Ferraris breathing down the neck of the Red Bull of Daniel Ricciardo. Now they're going to be heading nose to tail into Vale now. Alonso bringing it back close to within 1 second. Verline and Massa are battling for the 11th position. That's just outside of points now. Alonso within 1 second of Tyler Markle now. I believe Markle had oversteer out of club corner now through Abbey and Farm. Markle went wide through Abbey.
Yeah, turn in sooner on that one.
Here comes Alonso.
Car's just getting tighter.
Major understeer for Tyler Markle, and here comes Alonso now. The back wing's open on that Renault. Renault, what? McLaren. Wow. Wow. Yeah. The should we vote? Here comes Fernando Alonso. The pressure is on. Pressing pressure on Tyler Markle. Coming out of Vale. Now working his way through club. He's got to keep within 1 second of Tyler Markle. Continue to put the pressure on. It's now half a second between Tyler Markle and Fernando Alonso. On board of Tyler Markle now, looking back at Fernando Alonso. Caution in sector 3. Valtteri Bottas is DNF'd. Blowing up is Valtteri Bottas on the front stretch.
Both Mercedes having problems again.
Lewis Hamilton is 2 down as he passes his stalled teammate of Valtteri Bottas. And now the pressure's on. Fernando Alonso looking to make the overtake on Tyler Markle. Looks to the outside into Stowe. Tyler Markle goes through the center a little bit better than Alonso. He goes wide on the exit of Stowe. Oh, Alonso to the pit lane. Everybody into the pit lane. They're thinking this may be a safety car, maybe. Or is this strategy?
I did get a change strategy.
It could be strategy. It could be that they think it could be a VSC. It could be strategy. If anything, Alonso's trying to make the undercut on Tyler Markle. Now Raikkonen up the second because Sebastian Vettel pitted.
Safety car? I was expecting it too.
Slide chop. Breaking up the second, Hulkenberg up the third. You had Ricardo, Vettel, and Alonso all pit. Those are the only 3 drivers who pitted besides Lewis Hamilton, who pitted for his puncture a couple laps ago. Raikkonen does not pit. He stays up with Tyler Marko, and he brings it within 1 second. Raikkonen now applying the pressure on the Force India. Kimi Raikkonen, the fastest lap. If that doesn't give him pressure, that should now. At 48.128 from Kimi Raikkonen, coming less than 5 tenths, and now into 4 tenths into the village. Balliet pits. Hamilton does overtake his teammate finally in classification.
This is the best time, or best way for me to gain time.
Yep, you have a clear track in front of you. If Ricardo doesn't overtake, and Vettel and Alonso, but he should have a somewhat clear track. Marko going wide through, so here comes Raikkonen. Raikkonen applying the pressure into Vale. Ericsson up to 6th over Kvyat. Verline's in the point along with Massa and Magnussen now because of Ricardo, Vettel, and Alonso pitting. Here comes Raikkonen. Huge gains, not even having DRS. Verstappen into the pit lane. Raikkonen all over that Force India. Raikkonen applying the pressure now into Chapel. That's the link now down to Hanger Straight. The back wing is open on the Ferrari. Daniel Ricciardo with the fastest lap. Tyler Marko with the defensive line into Stowe. Daniel Ricciardo set a 47, I believe, .104. I have to double check on that. Raikkonen's all over that gearbox of that Force India. Raikkonen wants that lead. He's hunting and searching for an opportunity to overtake Tyler Marko. Marko a little slow through that center, but Raikkonen does the same. Marko goes wide out of the link. Here comes Raikkonen. Raikkonen, huge run.
Okay. Leg.
Here comes Raikkonen to the outside of Tyler Marko, side by side into Stowe. Raikkonen going for a crossover. He checks up though, doesn't go for the crossover, doesn't bring the momentum to the other side. Raikkonen looking to the outside. Marko blocks into Vale. Joshua Balliet the fastest lap of 47.657. Marko goes a little deep into the corner. Hulkenberg pits now. Marko's driving like Brian France. Too soon?
What?
You're driving like Brian France, apparently.
I'm driving in that bad. Holy shit. I ain't drunk. God damn.
I ain't drunk. So that sounds like something a drunk person would say.
Huh.
I ain't drunk. Raikkonen looking to get a better center than Marko, but Marko into the pit lane. Kimi Raikkonen will overtake Tyler Marko on pitting. Raikkonen will go to the race lead here.
Where do we come out between Vettel, Alonso?
Grosjean up to second, Sainz to third, Ericsson to fourth, Kvyat to fifth, Verline to sixth, Magnussen to seventh, Massa to eighth, Van Dorn to ninth,
Ricardo
Palmer
is the one that probably overtook me. Holy shit.
We're gonna see where Tyler Marko comes out of the pit lane in regards to Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo's on the front stretch now.
Maybe not. Here we go.
Comes Tyler Marko. He's going up the hill, and now Ricciardo overtakes Tyler Marko, but Marko with the cut. Marko does get overtaken by Daniel Ricciardo, but comes out right in front of Vettel and Alonso. Marko have the better tires. Marko on the softs. Vettel and Alonso on the faster compound. Kvyat into the pit lane now along with Kimi Raikkonen. Romain Grosjean takes over the lead of this race. This is for the theoretical lead. That's for theoretically second. Daniel Ricciardo's the theoretical leader. Kvyat, Raikkonen in the pit lane, stroll up to ninth. Marcus Ericsson applying the pressure on Carlos Sainz for second. Ricciardo up to 10. Balliet with another fastest lap, a 47.578. Sainz to pit lane, not Ericsson. Marcus Ericsson will go to the race lead now. Marcus Ericsson takes the lead of the short Silverstone Grand Prix. Verline goes to second. Sauber 1-2 here at Silverstone short. Magnussen to third, Massa to fourth, Van Dorn to fifth, Palmer to sixth, and Stroll to seventh. Top 7 drivers have yet to pit. Daniel Ricciardo's on the supers now. They're coming down the straightaway. Tyler Marco's back in the distance, as you can see. Can't even see him on the rear view. Ricciardo up to 8th. Marco 9th. Vettel 10th. That is theoretically first, second, and third. Sebastian Vettel under pressure from Fernando Alonso, trying to apply pressure on Tyler Marco. Kimi Räikkönen in 12th. That's theoretically 5th. And now Pascal Wehrlein to the race lead, along with Kevin Magnussen, Felipe Massa, Palmer, Sebastian Vettel's DNF. Points leader Sebastian Vettel blowing. Championship implications. Now, if Tyler Marco were to win this race, Vettel would lose the championship lead. Strong points. What is life? Unbelievable. Points leader Sebastian Vettel DNF'd here, and Pascal Wehrlein is leading. If this were to be a safety car, what a day it would be for Pascal Wehrlein. I don't believe it will be. Here comes Wehrlein. Wehrlein into the pit lane now, and Stroll, if he doesn't pit this time, Stroll will take the lead of this race. No, he's coming to pit lane. But Stroll in second position. Such a shame for points leader Sebastian Vettel, 24 points over Tyler Markle, and Daniel Ricciardo goes to the point. New race leader Daniel Ricciardo, Tyler Markle's in second, Fernando Alonso's in third. Be quiet, Doge. So Sebastian Vettel actually put a damper to teammate Kimi Räikkönen. Räikkönen had to check up for Vettel and now lost time and momentum to Fernando Alonso, but Alonso applying the pressure on Tyler Markle. Woohoo! Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye, Vettel. Alonso applying the pressure on Marco again. Right now, Marco will bring it within 3 points. Actually, hold on. Marco within 6 points of championship leader Sebastian Vettel at the moment. 6 points is the gap right now. Ricciardo's over just under 2 seconds ahead of Tyler Marco. Ricciardo's looking to catch up to lap traffic. I believe that's Lewis Hamilton in front of Ricciardo. Hamilton is now 1 lap down. About to be 2. That Hamilton right now, if a safety car were to play into his favor, would be 1 lap down and would get his lap back, I also think. So Tyler Marco trying to catch up to Daniel Ricciardo, because he knows if he were to win this race, he would be the points leader. Right now, it would be 6 points. Sebastian Vettel has a championship lead over Tyler Markle. At the moment, working their way through the arena and now through Chapel, Valink, out to Hanger Straight. Markle bringing it within 1.7 seconds on Daniel Ricciardo. 1.6 now. Got to get through Stowe nice and smooth. Ricciardo trying to overtake Lewis Hamilton. He will do so. Hamilton, a little bit of oversteer, or a little bit of contact on board Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton might cause some problems here for Tyler Markle if this doesn't play into his favor. Marco is wanting to catch him on the Hanger Straight so he can overtake him. think Marco's gonna catch him in the village, though. He dives into the inside of Hamilton. Hamilton gives way. There goes Alonso. Marco goes wide out of link. Oh, Raikkonen overtaking Hamilton now. You have a story, Joshua Ballier, he's right now working Daniel Kvyat. This would be for 10th place. This would be for Joshua Ballier's first point in his first race. Looking to get into points. Dives to the inside of Kvyat now, side by side. Kvyat with the run. Oh, he hits the right rear tire. Kvyat dives it into Vale. He will clear Kvyat. Ballier to 10th place, and right now riding on his first point in his first F1 race. It'd be interesting to see if Hamilton gets points still. That would be cool too, but Hamilton now to the pit lane, falls down to 2 laps down. I don't believe lap traffic will be another factor for Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo at the pit lane though, and this is going to send Tyler Markle to the race lead. Can his softs go to the end? This is going to be an interesting strategy to try. Fernando Alonso now to second, Raikkonen the third. Ricciardo trying to continue the undercut, Grosjean the fourth, Hülkenberg the fifth. I think Ricciardo has to put on the softs though, and he does to comply with the F1 rules of putting on a second compound. This time Marco will go on to the super softs at the end and be faster than Ricciardo on his last stint. So things are looking bright for Tyler Markle to take over the points lead here, but everything has to play into his favor. Alonso under half a second behind.
I heard potentially rain.
Yep.
Tyler Markle will now be out in front with no pressure as Alonso pits. Raikkonen up to second.
Weather report. Oh.
Hearing the possibility of rain in the near future. Grosjean to third, Hülkenberg to fourth, Sainz to fifth, Ericsson to sixth, and Verstappen to seventh. This puts Ballier in eighth. That's 4 points for Ballier. Kvyat to ninth. Halfway home, yep, halfway done. And Verline riding now 10th on 1 point. Massa putting the pressure on. Ricciardo ahead of Alonso. Alonso on the pit exit. That's for the theoretical lead. And Ricciardo gets out in front of Alonso by 1.5 seconds, or almost 2 seconds. Over 2 seconds, actually. Daniel Ricciardo on Fernando Alonso. That's for the theoretical lead back in the 16th.
It told me 10:15.
Will this race end in the rain? Can this race be finished in less than 10 to 15 minutes?
No.
22? Yeah, it would be close. I think it'd be about 17 minutes. And now Kimi Raikkonen applying the pressure. Raikkonen and Marco on the same strategy. Raikkonen to save his teammate Sebastian Vettel from losing the points lead. Raikkonen applying the pressure on Marco. Tyler Markle entered this race 24 points behind Sebastian Vettel. Right now, Markle would be the points leader by 1 point. Raikkonen trying to make that Vettel's still the points leader by 6. Max Verstappen, the pit lane, puts Ballier to 7th. That gives him 6 points now in his first F1 race. Raikkonen looks to the inside of the stove. Doesn't make the attempt, just peaks. Raikkonen into Vale all over the gearbox at Force India. Van Dorn up to 11th over Stroll. Tyler Markle has a hungry Ferrari teammate to Sebastian Vettel. looking to keep the championship lead. It would also help them in constructors.
Wait, did you actually do the points?
No, I didn't. I would assume it would help them. Verline up to 8th over Kvyat. Can Raikkonen get there? He's up to the gearbox, but he can't make the overtake attempt yet. Maybe he's just applying pressure, waiting for Marco to make a mistake. Camping World 20 to go. There is 20 laps remaining in the Silverstone Short Grand Prix. Marco goes wide through Stowe. Raikkonen rolls to center, but Marco gets a good exit. Tyler Marco trying to fend off Kimi Raikkonen. Maybe making one more stop to fulfill the strategy. 19 laps remaining here at the Silverstone Short Circuit.
I just said 15 minutes again, so I don't think we'll have rain.
Damn, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Same.
Because I'm gonna have to make an extra pit stop than these guys on softs.
I now have to extend it on softs and see if I can go to the end.
You have to.
I ain't gonna win if I do. Pit. Ricardo's probably gained that time all back by now.
Then I have to pit again. Oh.
Ricardo 24.3 seconds.
But it
off
also
of
tells
race
me I
leader
can
Tyler
make it,
Markle.
so that means everybody on softs right now can more likely make it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to make an extra pit stop than Ericsson, Verline, Kvyat.
So now Marco trying to fend off a hungry Kimi Räikkönen, getting news that this may be the tire he has to finish the race on. So what do? Do you preserve your stuff? Do you use it all now to get away from Raikkonen? Or do you just hold where you are and hope that you preserve your tires enough? Raikkonen with that dirty air, putting a little more strain on his tires, especially his front tires through some of these corners. Raikkonen may be wearing his stuff out, sitting behind the Force India. It's a matter of who will lead the points on this battle. Not that Kimi Räikkönen is the points leader, but teammate Sebastian Vettel is. Tyler Marco at the moment 1 point over Sebastian Vettel. Fernando Alonso with the fastest lap. That is a 47.518 on the soft compound tire. If Kimi Räikkönen is able to make an overtake on Tyler Markle, he would put teammate Sebastian Vettel back out in front by 6. Working race number 15 of 24. Markle deserves to win after having his thunder stolen in Bahrain.
What do you mean?
Larry said that.
Oh, of course.
Mr. Where did he come from? And right now, for the theoretical battle for the lead, provided Markle and Raikkonen did pit, Alonso is being held up by Jolyon Palmer. Palmer's the thing separating Alonso and Ricardo.
Guys, is Alonso in front of Ricardo or is Ricardo?
Ricardo's in front of Alonso. Okay. Palmer is in between Ricardo and Alonso. Alonso looking to make the overtake of Palmer. Looks to the outside. Doesn't get it done. Palmer really hurting the theoretical battle for the lead. Provided everybody who hasn't pitted yet pits again.
What positions is Ricardo and Alonso?
Daniel Ricciardo is in 14th. Palmer is in 15th. Fernando Alonso in the 16th position.
So I will come out in front of them. Damn.
Joshua Balliet to pit lane, sitting on his first F1 points in his first race. Can he do that? Has he put on another set of tires? Does he have to put on the softs to comply with F1 rules? Yeah, he does. Balliet onto the softs. And it looks like it's going to be a tough one for Balliet to get points all the way back to 16th. And Alonso ahead of Ricardo. For the theoretical battle for the lead, Fernando Alonso overtakes Daniel Ricciardo. 26 seconds out behind race leader Tyler Markle. And did Tyler Markle and Kimi Räikkönen go at it?
Yeah, we did. You missed it.
Damn.
Damn.
Now Kevin Magnussen is holding up Fernando Alonso, Daniel Ricciardo. Alonso and Ricciardo now sat 13th and 14th. Can Ricciardo get around Alonso? Can Ricciardo get around Alonso? The back wings both open on the Red Bull and the McLaren. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Renault like this is like 2006.
How about because, you know, Ricardo's probably, you know, he's going to Renault soon, and Alonso was Renault?
Balliet with the fastest lap at 47.061. Magnussen continues to hold up Alonso, but Alonso's not held up enough to be overtaken by Ricciardo. That is happening 25 seconds behind Tyler Markle.
Shit.
Back up front. Räikkönen looks to make the attempt. Drives it into Stowe, but Markle gets a better corner exit. Balliet, another fastest lap of 47.045. And Balliet is on it, trying to get up into points again. But he's 17 seconds behind Stoffel Vandoorne, sat in 10th place. McLaren is a Renault now. That's true, the engines are Renault. And you see Grosjean and Hülkenberg are actually 2 seconds behind Räikkönen. They're closing. They were 3 seconds. Larry Arsenal rooting for Tyler Markle. And Jay is rooting for Kimi Räikkönen.
Of course Jay is. What else is Jay
Not the Jay I'm always talking to. Another
okay.
Jay.
Which Jay?
I don't know. He's been in my streams like a couple of times before.
Oh, okay, so that guy, yeah.
What guy?
That guy. That's been in the streams.
No, not the ones I'm always talking to. There's more than one Jay in the streams.
Oh, damn.
Jay Barker.
He just said, I don't think we're far away from rain, is what my guy just said.
Does Grosjean have what it takes to steal the thunder? Oh, I gotta go ahead and kick this guy. Wait, Markle. Damn, you can't. I'm gonna mute him at least. Alright. Romain Grosjean, does he have what it takes to steal the thunder from Tyler Markle and Kimi Räikkönen? Again, Räikkönen can always drive it up the straightaway, but can't get the overtake done through Stowe. Can Räikkönen make the overtake on Tyler Markle? Räikkönen out keeps it within 0.2 of a second onto Tyler Markle. Markle gets a better exit out of Vale, not through Club.
It's raining.
And it's raining with 5 laps remaining. 6 laps remaining here in the Silverstone Short Grand Prix. Who stays on the slicks? Who goes for rain tires? How long does it take for the track to get wet? When does DRS become disabled? Does the track get wet in time? It's a small track. What happens here? Welcome back, Jay Howard. They're both Jays in the stream now.
So is one Jay the one that used to race with us by any chance?
No. That's a third Jay.
That's slow ass Jay.
Yeah, that guy.
That's another Jay. God, so many Jays.
That's weird. I never thought Jay would be a pretty common name.
I think one is Jason.
Well, Jay that raced with us, his actual name was Jason.
I don't know, maybe they're all Jason. Tyler Markle goes wide and the handling is going to be terrible with the rain. Räikkönen with the DRS looks to make to the inside. Markle with the defensive line into Stowe. Räikkönen now pulling side by side with Tyler Markle. Into Stowe. They're side by side. Räikkönen cleared by Markle. Here comes Grosjean. Grosjean into the picture. Grosjean looking to make the overtake attempt on Kimi Räikkönen. This could change things. Markle goes wide out of Vale.
Dude, I'm losing grip already.
And now it's a 4-car battle for the race lead. Tyler Markle, Kimi Räikkönen, Romain Grosjean, Nico Hülkenberg all within 1 second of each other. Carlos Sainz in 5th, couple seconds behind. He's in the picture now.
The AIs are slowing up a ton. I'm catching Palmer almost a second a lap.
Alonso,
Not
Ricardo.
Magnussen.
Magnussen just dropped 3 spots in 1 corner. Here comes Grosjean. Grosjean looking to make the overtake attempt on Räikkönen. Yeah, they go fast. Markle with the defensive line into Vale. Räikkönen looking to make the overtake attempt. Actual name is Jay. Alright, man. So there's just so many J's we're talking about. Alright, one's Jimmy Johnson 7th time. Not Jimmy Johnson fan. That's Craig. I'm gonna call it that guy Craig. This one's Jimmy. Everyone is Jay Barker. Not the other slow Jay we used to race with either. Räikkönen, can he make the attempt on Tyler Markle?
AIs are going so slow.
Jaden. That's your name. Alright. Jaden and Jay and Jason. Räikkönen, can he get to Markle? Markle's losing grip with the rain. When does DRS become disabled? Who pits for wets and who stays on the slicks? Sainz up to 4th. Hülkenberg lost 5th. They're battling for 4th actually. Sainz around Hülkenberg. Raining, slipping, and sliding on slick tires here to end the short Silverstone Grand Prix. Tyler Marco trying to hang on. If Marco is to win this race, it'll be a 1 point advantage over Sebastian Vettel in the championship lead. If Marco finishes second, Vettel will have a 6-point advantage into the next race. Raikkonen looking to make the attempt. Here comes Grosjean. Raikkonen dives to the inside of Marco. Marco goes wide out of still, side by side into Vale. Marco with the preferred line. Raikkonen makes contact. Raikkonen loses to second, back to third. Now Grosjean to second. Grosjean's hungry for a win. Last lap, you have the short Silverstone Grand Prix. Romain Grosjean's in second place, pressuring on Tyler Marco. They're going to stay on the slicks. The grip is minimal. The slicks are not the preferred tire. Who can hang on best? Can Marco hold on? Grosjean pressing on. Here comes Grosjean. Grosjean looking. Can't get there. Marco goes wide. Grosjean dives into the inside. Now side by side out of Vale. Marco goes wide, gives Grosjean the lane. Now into Vale. Grosjean breaks it in deep. Side by side. Grosjean to the race lead. Marco with the undercut.
God,
the crossover. And Romain Grosjean will win the short Silverstone Grand Prix.
Dude, that's fun. I can't get the run off the turn side by side.
2 weeks in a row, Marco gets the thunder stole from him, and Sebastian Vettel is still your points leader.
Roman won though. Romain
Grosjean.
Roman won.
Here comes Joshua Valier through Vale. Through Club, Valier comes up 17th. Disappointing performance for Valier. Hey, look, there's Hamilton.
Fastest car, bad qualifying.
Is it good to do one, or you're not good to do one, Emerson?
I can do enough for one.
Larry,
especially if all of y'all want to come back over in a few minutes, we might start up a next one here. Really enjoyed all the company here. I would I love reading your comments. And look at that, Romain Grosjean with the win. Raikkonen another podium. Tyler Marco another podium. So close, but so far from the points lead.
Damn, I was like so much faster than everyone in lap time. I was like 6/10 faster than the car that got the second fastest lap time.
Who was second? Kimmy?
There's a whole bunch of five. Alonso was the second. So yeah, I was 5/10 faster.
I started on old
So
stuff.
Romain Grosjean wins the Silverstone Short Grand Prix. Tyler Merkel second, Kimi Räikkönen third, Carlos Sainz fourth, Nico Hülkenberg fifth, Marcus Ericsson sixth for Sauber, Felipe Massa seventh, Pascal Wehrlein eighth. Stroll 1 spot out of his first points of the season. Wow.
That's.
Larry is set to take his driver's seat back for Monaco.
Alright, sorry, Melancholy.
Whatever.
You want to come commentate Monaco? Or you want to watch it? Oh.
No, probably not.
Alright, man. Wow, alright. But, before you go, alright, I'm going to go ahead and ask you some questions at first, Malco. You had a fast car. I mean, you even said to yourself you had a car that was 6/10 faster than everybody else. Maybe besides actually setting a lap time in qualifying, what was something different you could have done? What was the race
for you? Took it a bit easier into turn one, because
what screwed me up is the first 11 laps I had a broken wing because I'm going into turn one and Verstappen just brake checked for some reason. Just going through there and he just slows up, and I can't slow down fast enough because I think it was Stroll on my left rear tire, so I can't slow down. He's gonna hit me, and Verstappen's slowing down, so I hit him head on. So whatever. If that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have had to make the extra pit stop, and I would have scored at least points.
All right, and had you put a qualifying lap down, qualified, do you think it would have been a better race for you? Do you think you could have won?
I probably would have won.
All right, Marco, how about that? 2 weeks in a row, so close, but so far from winning. You could have had the points lead. Now you're 6 points behind Vettel. Talk to me about the race first, and then we'll talk about the season. What was that finish for
the
you?
race was great. We had a great race. Pit strategy was fine. We can make it to the end on the tire easily. The problem was when the rain came, I lost grip as the AIs also lost grip. And I went way too wide in, I think, whatever the hell that turn is. And Roman got it side by side with me and I couldn't get the run off the last 2 turns. But we closed points gap again, so we're good.
Now things are heating up. Monaco is a treacherous track. You're now 6 points behind Sebastian Vettel. What is it gonna take? Do you think you can survive Monaco?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. If you survive Monaco and Vettel, if you don't survive Monaco and Vettel does, and he gets a good points day, do you think you'll be able to close back up?
I hope.
Alright, let's hope that doesn't happen. And now, racing all day, you race among greats. Fernando Alonso, Kimi Räikkönen all day, Daniel Ricciardo all day, and you get beat by Romain Grosjean.
Yep. The other guys just, you know, they did a wrong pit strategy, first of all. They went 2 supers and went in softs again at the end. So that kind of screwed them.
And, yeah, when are you gonna win? When are you gonna lead this whole race and then close it out, Chase Elliott?
Eventually. I mean, I've gotten wins this season. So.
At least you've gotten wins, but recently Chase Elliott would have been proud of you.
Thanks.
Alright. Great racing again, really fun to commentate. I love this series. Probably my favorite one to do on my YouTube channel compared to even me racing my own league. So yeah, join us in just a few moments. I'm going to restart the stream in just a few moments. We'll be at the Monaco Grand Prix. Should be no longer than half an hour, but hopefully in the next few minutes I'm going to get some water and refresh myself and be ready to go with everybody else. Yeah, I'm going to do points also. I'll do that. I'll give us an updated points table. And yeah.
We are doing 95